Welcome to the Aspen Slim webinar from WS Display. Discussion for uses and products centered on Aspen Slim extrusions. Taking a look at the technical information for Aspen Slim, it is 19 millimeters in width, which is 3/4 of an inch wide. It houses a single-sided graphic display, which is made up of a 12 millimeter Keter beading, or what is known in the industry as silicone edged graphic. It is a wall mount display, and it has other applications that we'll talk about in this presentation. The weight of it is extremely light at 3.5 ounces per linear foot and does come in a 5-meter length stick, even though we prefer to ship it cut in half in lengths of 96 inches. There are two major connectors that work with Aspen Slim. One is called corner brackets, and these are 90-degree brackets or L brackets that bring a miter cut extrusion together. The other connector is known as a split connector. It is a splice which brings two butt cut pieces of Aspen Slim together to make one long length. This slide shows you how these connectors work. On the left you see these two plates that come together. One is the actual front plate, and then you have a backer plate. If you take the two screws and insert into the hole shown and screw them in, the two plates will separate, which causes a friction connection or friction fit and allows the mitered connecting extrusions to make that solid connection. On the right, you see how the splice piece works. The bar goes into the system groove of the Aspen Slim on both sides, butting them together, and then just simply take an Allen wrench and tighten the screws to fit. A majority of the Aspen Slim frames and graphics that we sell are generally wall mounted, like you see in the photo on the right of the slide. And basically you'll need a wall mount for that. We have Aspen Slim wall mounts that fit into the inside of the frame and then mounted with two screws. As you see there in the dialog, the screws and the anchors come with each frame that is sold, and then you have an adjustable screw there that allows you to tighten to fit when installed. This slide simply shows a completed frame example of a rectangular Aspen Slim frame, what it would look like from the outside facing out, and then the graphic on the right shown inserted into the Aspen Slim frame. Take just a moment and talk about silicone edge graphics, otherwise known as SEG graphics, and how they're installed. As you see here in the photograph, you see where the stitching is holding in the silicone beading. Literally just fold that over a half a turn and insert it into the groove as shown in the photograph. And what makes this special and especially cost effective is the fact that once the hardware is installed, all you have to do is order graphics and replace them as needed, which controls cost. When Aspen Slim frames tend to get long, in essence of 10, 15, 20 or more feet for the installation, it helps to have what's known as pre-drilled frames. So as you see in the photograph, you see a hole that's drilled, and they're drilled about on every 2-foot center, and you could take a wood screw and screw the frame into the substrate, the wall, plywood if it is being used, and that way it controls the torque of the frame a lot more than just the traditional Aspen Slim accessories that we sell. So in this case we do have pre-drilled holes in our Aspen Slim. There's 3 standard sizes that are available: 10x6, 15x6, and 20x6. But if you have custom sizes, just contact us and we'll work with you on those. As you can see by this list, the applications where Aspen Slim can be used are almost limitless. You can put them in all types of commercial applications. Corporate lobbies are very popular for this type of frame. Retail and event walls, anywhere where you need a quick change of graphic environments, restaurants, schools. But there are other applications that aren't traditional that we could talk about now. Before we get into those applications that are typically seen in a custom exhibit house or in a retail environment, I will mention that we have grouped what's known as 3-packs available to make things easier in lobby types of cells, corporate environments, even residential, where you can see either 2x2 or 2x3 sizes in 3-packs, and they're priced very competitively. So those can be ordered from our website. If you have any questions about those, please let us know. As I travel around the nation and I visit a good number of custom exhibit houses and even some retail applications, we do find that the term F-channel which is another word for the Aspen Slim style of extrusion. And it comes from it, if you look at it from an angle, it looks just like the letter F. So it gets mounted onto many substrates. One of the most popular ones that are still around is plywood. You'll see some custom exhibit applications that still have plywood in their properties, and they want them changed to fabric to control that cost. And Aspen Slim is the perfect solution for that situation. So if you're in that situation that you're looking for F-channel, that you're looking for cost-effective extrusion for a single-sided graphic mount, this is the extrusion to look at. And just let me know, and we can certainly talk about supplying your organization with Aspen Slim soon. Thanks for watching this webinar on Aspen Slim and our continuing series of SEG extrusions offered from WS Display. Should you have any questions about those, please give me an email at mike@wsdisplay.com or any other product questions to info@wsdisplay.com.